When you're working with chicken tenders, there's a small amount of prep that needs done to make them truly tender. So to get started, I'm working with 1 pound of chicken tenders, and I'm starting with a boning knife. A characteristic of a good boning knife is one that bends with a little bit of pressure. So as you can see, I have a little bit of a flexible boning knife here, and that's what you want to do. But if you don't have that, you can also use just a small paring knife. So a good sharp boning knife, a sturdy cutting board that's washable, and your chicken tenders. So to get started, what we're going to do is we're trying to cut out the white tendon from the tender, which is down the center of all of these chicken tenders and is what's going to make it tough if it's left in. As you can see, the tendon is prominent right here in the center, and you can see it goes all the way down to the end, but the toughest part is what is here at the top of the tendon. So I'm going to take my boning knife and just sort of make a little bit of a handle for myself to pinch with both my fingers. Flip your tendon, and you're just scraping. You're not cutting, you're just scraping the tendon out of the tender. So you don't want to use the blade, you're more just pushing with your knife. And you can see it tears part way down, and there's a little bit more tendon, which you can get just with the tip of your knife. They're sometimes a little bit slippery. And scrape that tendon out of there. So once you've gotten all that white out of there, then you've got a good tender piece of meat. So to show again, I'm going to make a little bit of a handle for myself with that tender, flip the tender, and scrape just like this with my knife. You want to not waste as much meat as possible, so you want to just get the white tendon and not the meat. So as you can see, this tender has just a little bit more white, so I'm just going to cut along that and scrape a little bit more with my knife. So basically what I'm doing is pinching the tendon and just scraping with my knife like this. And once you've got that tendon removed, you'll have a good nice chicken tender ready to cook with. As always, when you're cooking with chicken, once you're done, make sure to sanitize your board, wash your area, and clean any areas that the chicken has touched to prevent cross-contamination.